broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Manasurge Civil War. It's the end of the Shadowverse 5th anniversary weekend here with Team Manasurge. We had our start of the series, the start of the weekend, of course, with the Manasurge cross battle. We had the huge Shadowverse 5th anniversary celebration yesterday as well. And we're going to wrap things up here, kind of like an after party, if you will, with the Manasurge Civil War, where, again, all players, all teams from Manasurge are involved here. Not in team-based battles now, but basically in a free-for-all to see and determine, I guess, who is, I guess, technically the best Manasurge player after this event. I'm not sure that's the merit a lot of these guys will be using after they take this event out anyway. But as always, you're joined here by the voice of OC, the villain of Shadowverse, Baz, and of course the magnificent and the guy who's always with me here for these events, Mr. N-Guy from Manasurge as well. N-Guy, welcome here. We had a fantastic Friday. We're here now for a fantastic Sunday night of Shadowverse. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, Baz. I mean, if anyone's realized, Kyo's not here. He's kind of burned out from all the Shadowverse we've been having. 3 days in a row of Shadowverse is, honestly, it's a bit much, man. Like, how are you not tired? You're amazing.
It's a trade secret. It's a trade secret as being a caster. I'll keep that one to myself. But it involves staying up really late and a lot of coffee. But it's all well and good. As you mentioned, it's been a long weekend of Shadowverse. I say it's the end for us. We've also got a certain VTuber buddy system matchup happening a couple hours after this as well. That will truly wrap up the weekend, which I know a lot of people I think are very excited for to watch out. But we want to end things on our own way here at Manasurge of the Civil War as well. And we're going to give you guys the format of how this event will look going forward. It is going to be 2-deck, 0-ban in the usual rotation format. We had 41 players from our Manasurge team, community as a whole, I should say, sign up for this one. And we had 4 big rounds of action before we got here to the semi-finals. So it's pretty hectic. I know both myself and N-Guy were following the brackets quite a bit before we got here. And as you mentioned, right, you talk about Kyo, just missed out getting here to the semi-finals, falling out to Amelia, unfortunately. But that wasn't something any people we saw drop throughout the bracket as well, was it, N-Guy?
Well, I mean, everyone in Manasurge is really strong. Okay, that's my opinion. But you're free to challenge it. So lots of killers in the brackets and being single elimination as well. This is really rough. Like if you lose once, you're done. There's no coming back. So props to the 4 people that have made it here. So I believe we have 2 from Fairwind, 1 from AST, and 1 from NTV, right? So no SEAO or West players made it the top 4, right, Beth?
A moment of silence for our English-speaking brethren, I'll say real quick. To be fair, they had their time to shine yesterday during the big 5th anniversary, and I think Glow showed up on Friday night, taking out 1 Susumumu 2-1 in a fantastic series that even got brought up during the 5th anniversary. East himself brought that up there as well, and he's also, I want to say, one of the Starshine players from yesterday too. He kind of just wiped the floor with everyone, I feel like, over the weekend, this 5th anniversary weekend, and he's too busy speedrunning Kingdom Hearts, as is the going joke now after this weekend.
I think it's like Guilty Gear, dude.
It's Guilty Gear now. Okay. He's decided to move on. He's got no more Kingdom Hearts. That's enough power. I need to get even stronger. Guilty Gear time. Trying to start trading on that. But yeah, you're right. There's no West or SEA representatives. We've got Amelia, 1 hit, Urine, and Setsuna all lined up here. Of course, we saw Amelia and 1 hit on Friday already. We'll see them in the next semi-final matchup. We'll be starting with Urine from AST taking on Setsuna from FWD. But these guys aren't just playing for nothing. Oh, I'd say nothing besides merits, I guess, from Friday this time. There's a little bit of money these guys are playing for here tonight as well.
Yeah, gotta remember to mention the cash money.
Money.
Yeah, cash money. It's not like just e-pin this time. It's
none of your knickknacks on the 5th anniversary. Right, get those pins out of here. We play for money here for the Civil War. That's how we do it.
How much again? How much again, Baz?
36,000 Japanese yen on offer in the total prize pool. That's a lot. It's a lot of yen. The first place has taken 20k of that. So not exactly a small amount to sneeze at here as we're getting ready to jump into our first game between Urine and Setsuna. Heads up, N-Guy and I have no idea what the exact deck lists are, only the classes. But of course, because this is the try-hard side now, we had our fun yesterday in the 5th anniversary. Now it's try-hard in Civil War. It's Dragon and Shadow, basically from every player. The only one being different is Setsuna, who's taking Portal. Still has Shadow, but taking Portal instead. And that's going to be our first matchup, actually, Shadow against Portal, to kick things off.
Yeah, and I just want to mention, Baz, so like we played a lot of games of Shadowverse on Friday, right? But this matchup never showed up even once. So exciting stuff. We'll finally get to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm very excited for this matchup, especially I think after some of the memes we saw yesterday, it might be good to go back a little bit more serious after some of the I want to say interesting deck selections yesterday during the 5th anniversary, fun or otherwise.
I mean, it is fun in games, so it's not even there's no EP to win from that as well. So everyone's just trying to chill out. But I think right now with money on the line, everyone's interested in winning. And if I'm not wrong, this is gonna be a triple engineer play, and what a hand, right?
I mean, there's going to be the easiest paradigm shifts in your life, right?
Yeah,
just coming out.
What are you supposed to do now? Setsuna's just... I'm sorry. Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Setsuna's just setting up his 3 paradigm shifts and telling you, I dare you, kill me.
Yeah, come on. Give me the spells I need. Come on. Other Gatekeeper will come out, of course. That'll summon out Bubbly Reaper. That's a very nice turn 3. Pretty much, I'd say, like a good curve, good summon off of that one here. But there's your first paradigm shift. Here's your first analyzing artifact, and this is just going to be a fellow rotation of artifacts and potentially a nuke dropping very, very soon. So that happened a few times on Friday.
Well, I mean, if I'm doing my math right, he should have 4 paradigm shifts soon. But thankfully, or rather, I don't know, depending who you're supporting, right? Urine has a Celeste in his hand, so on a critical turn where if you're expecting the paradigm shifts to be played, the kill turn, you can just drop it and you'll be safe for one more turn. So it's not too bad, actually.
There's another one, gonna play out the Gizmo as well. Actually traded out the artifact carrier.
Yep.
But will get himself another Spinario there. Of course, the Spinario's artifact always a nice little 1 cost to drop when you have the factory out. Hopefully, we see factories at the right time tonight, guys, as opposed to Friday, where we saw 3 just completely bricking, and then we also saw none, really, until right towards the end, where it was a bit too late. So, I can see what happens tonight, but it's going to be another Sarcophagus Wraith dropped. Again, another great way to gen Shadows, get some easy draw, and those Shadows, we're already at 16 on turn 5. This is some great Shadow gen coming out from Urine.
Yep, so he's building up towards that turn 7, the turn 7 Gremory. Already has the IMT in hand as well, so it's looking good. Now it's just a matter of how fast he can set everything up.
Psycho Talk. I am quite surprised here, Guy, that just real quick, how did she not win the Shadow vote? I get Miltio, I get it, right?
Yeah, right.
But when everyone's calling her Toa, okay, because that's what she looks like.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't win, honestly.
She didn't win, right? Yeah.
She came second, but I was very surprised. I mean, even I voted for her. Because I'm just like, well, she's going to win, right? What's the point? There's no point voting for anyone else. It turns out.
Yeah, you should have, sealed the deal.
Should have just sealed the deal with it. Chris is going to come out, though, Mr. Pumpkinhead himself.
Yeah, and this is looking really rough. Without Factory, I think Portal has a hard time clearing the board. Oh, well, I mean, clearing the board is one thing, right? And, after you clear the board, your opponent is going to have a Gremory next turn, so it might not even be in your best interest to clear it. Maybe just clear the ward and then leave Jack alone. Because, you don't really want to give your opponent the...
Do you like zero-cost paradigm shift, Sam Guy?
Yeah, I do, but, that Celeste I was talking about comes into play now, right? Because... as you can see, there is one. Oh, and I think he knows as well. Setsuna knows.
Yeah.
So he's going to play all of them this turn and push for as much damage as possible.
Might as well, want to fight the potential, even the threat. Doesn't it, of course, they don't know, obviously, what cards they have in each other's hands, but even the threat of it potentially being there is enough to be like, right, I'm going to drop these 0 costs right now, get him out as much as possible. And even still, even if he does play the Celeste, he still has, that 7 damage there ready to go, and can't even run into the airstrike artifacts because it's still going to do that 2 damage. So I think Urine's going to think potentially twice about this because yes, Celeste could stop the spells, but doesn't really help in the long run. But then he can't really play much else because he's going to get burnt. So he's kind of stuck.
He's in a tough spot, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess recognizing his defeat, he just concedes. Right. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with wanting to move on to the next game quicker. Don't give your opponent too much time to think. And props to Setsuna for that win. I guess he anticipated the Celeste play and push damage as much as possible, and that took him the game.
Fat W there for Setsuna. He's going to enjoy that one. He's going to be one away from the grand finals already. Urien, of course, has the opportunity to get the run back, get it to a 1-1 tie situation here. It is going to be Setsuna's Shadow now, taking on Urien's Dragon.
Oh, okay. That's not a hand you want to see if you're Urien, because I mean we forgot to mention it just now, but he didn't get a turn 2 play as well the previous game. So the fact that he's not getting one again is kind of hurts. I mean, you could play the Cycle Palm, but it's not the best.
Also, Adventure on turn 2. Just putting that out there. Putting that out there.
And Reggie in hand already bad.
Yeah. Oh, this is... Okay, we saw how fast some of our Manasurge lads were rotating out Bike Dragon on Friday, and it was bloody scary. Okay, it was a nightmare fuel. And I'm getting PTSD here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting very similar, very close.
Things are not looking good at all for Urien. He not only does he not clear anything on the board, he's gonna eat like 5 damage this turn. He doesn't even get a solid turn 3 play. He has to play a Celeste. He doesn't even have a solid turn 4 play. Look at this. Yikes.
This might be maybe the fastest series we've seen all weekend. Things are going end guy. I don't want to say it like that because it sounds a bit defeatist, right? But Setsuna's running away with it. The Artifact Portal game was on point here, and this Bike Dragon match now is literally turn for turn perfect at the moment.
I think you can call this game, I think, because there's no way to heal if Setsuna plays this right. Yeah, he's going for it.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Yep, and that's it.
One Georges.
Yep. That was fast.
Sometimes we get games, guys. Sometimes we get games. It's a little bit hard for casters to break down, analyze, because quite
there's nothing to talk about, right? I mean, it was violent and it was fun.
Urien is a hungry boy, and he wants some of that 20k. I'm just saying right now, he wants that 20k Japanese yen on the line.
That's not one, my man.
Oh, Setsuna, sorry, my bad. Yeah. That's right. So,
I think we forgot to mention it just now, but I think Setsuna's a returning player for Civil War Top 4. I recall him being in the first Civil War Top 4, if I'm not wrong. It's him, right? Wait, let me double check that. But yeah, this guy, he was supposed to be in Friday's team tournament, but he had to pull out due to some unfortunate circumstances. But, he's here now, and he's here to show us that he's ready to win.
Maybe it was lucky for the opposing teams he was pulled out on Friday after that display.
Right.
That too, I was like, ugh. I mean, yes, obviously on Friday, it was only one deck, of course, with one team, very similar to how the 5th anniversary had run their team battle. Interesting choice, by the way. That was straight after our one. Thinking. But, Setsuna, like I said, he's running away with that 20k. He was looking to run away with it anyway. Urien will still get 3,000 Japanese yen for placing in that 3rd, 4th position. So big congrats to him for getting the 3k there, which, yes, it might not be a lot of money, but money's money, right? And guy at the end of the day, and it's nice to have anything.
That 3k can buy you some good food, man.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. So money's money, and that's good to have in the back pocket for getting yourself playing some great Shadowverse. But we're getting ready for our second semi-final matchup here, guys. It's going to be Amelia versus One Hit. We already saw a bit of this on Friday during the Manasurge cross battle. If you haven't checked that VOD out yet, go check it out after this, and of course the 5th anniversary stream as well. We have tons of amazing Shadowverse action all across this weekend for the 5th anniversary, just a couple days out from the new expansion as well. And One Hit was the one to run away with that victory in the end. A Black Dragon versus Artifact Portal matchup that, still got pretty close, but One Hit was the one to run away with it. That's going to be setting some mind games, I think, Guy, going into the semi-final between both these guys, already knowing some of the results off of Friday.
I mean, it's a game of luck as well. I mean, we've mentioned this a lot of times. Sometimes you just get games that you get like 3 robotic engineers and just steamroll your opponent, right? So I don't want to like take Friday's games as a be all end all to the matchup. So I want to keep an open mind. I want to believe that both of them can take it. So
I mean, it's been a couple days. It's been a couple days, right? Since Friday.
And I'm not personally invested in either of them anyway. I mean, I'm an SEO guy, right? So yeah.
At this point, we'll take whoever.
No, I want a better play to win. I want a better play to win.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, guys. As I mentioned, we are waiting to jump into this lobby. If you are just joining us, welcome, hello. Don't worry about the fact that the first semi-final was already done and dusted. If you probably look at the stream time, being like, "What do you mean? It's only streams only just started." It was a bit of a stomp.
Wait,
so
hold on. So, in terms of speed running, right? That's our record, right? That's like the fastest.
I think it might be. Right? This year alone, I can't remember for certain last year, but this year's season in terms of Manasurge Cups, the Cross Battle, Cross Cup, we haven't had a Castles Royale this year. No, that was last year. This has been the fastest Manasurge series we've had all year.
Right?
All year. Potentially even in the SVO top 8s as well, I think, if you want to count those as well. All year.
I know. And people are like, I don't really want to play Dragon, I want to play Portal, I want to play Shadow, those are good classes. Dragon, nah. And now look at where we are, right? It was a 5-turn game from Dragon?
Yeah.
I play Dragon, guys, come on.
Black Dragon, again, we saw how deadly it was on Friday. We've seen how deadly it was tonight already.
Yeah.
We still have both in our next semi-final. Both players are playing Dragon as well. For context, again, Engar and I do not know what the decks are. The deck lists were closed. So even ourselves don't know what the decks are. We only know the classes they are playing. So they are both playing Dragon. They're both playing Shadow. That might be interesting for the matchup here, especially as I mentioned on Friday. Amelia was actually playing Portal, swapped out for the Dragon and Shadow instead of that. So that's an interesting choice going into this matchup. Again, this wouldn't be to counter one hit. There was no big brain thought process. Like, all right, I'm going to activate my third eye. I am versing one hit on Sunday. Don't bring Portal. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But I mean, maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, the Japanese team can be a bit nutso sometimes, then, guy, from what I've heard. So maybe they might be doing some weird rituals for that.
I mean, they're nutsos in like some other type of ways. Okay, we'll leave that for conversations, after work. Okay. Right now, not exactly the best place to talk about what they do.
But okay, looks like we do have the lobby up and ready to go. So hopefully we will be starting very shortly, guys, as we kind of just chill here for a bit. And Guy, have you enjoyed your 5th anniversary weekend? I want to bring up, we had the big 5th anniversary stream yesterday. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. I was like rooting on my MS boys. I was like, "Yo, we got this." But then, we didn't got this. And went to open my 10 packs for the day, and I was like, okay, so maybe it wasn't so good that MS didn't win. Never mind. Let me try my luck at packs, and I got 2 golds out of 10 packs or something. So it was pretty bad.
Mediocre at best. Mediocre. At least they were gold. You could have just got silvers and bronzes, man. Think of it that way. Be optimistic, or don't, because that sucked. It doesn't help at all. So, you know what? It was a great 5th anniversary weekend. I want to say that as well. First of all, sparing this T-Rex to help MS was fantastic. I didn't quite catch who started that chant, but good on you for doing that. Probably one of the more memorable ones of the night. Something about tea and coffee for Dawnbreakers. No one cares about Dawnbreakers. That's fine. We care about Manasurge. So T-Rex is the good stuff. And I have got confirmation. Breaking news just hit Engar, actually. The check has cleared off of last night. So the lads now, even though they had fantastic games, we thought, we'd give Shiro the win. We'd give West and TS a win for once. So that's okay. What's that about Hishiro winning an SVO Cup a week ago? No, irrelevant. Doesn't matter. And the Dawnbreakers match, well, I mean, when you got Cryzone, Pursuit himself, showing up in that cosplay, We're like, okay, you know what? You put in a little bit extra effort than us. That's fine. Okay, we'll give you the win. We'll give you the win. It's okay. It's okay. We'll give you it this time. But next time, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know how it works. Chat. You know how that works.
If we meet each other, in the world circuit, maybe just
just drop one. Just drop one. Just let us stay in the winners bracket, and you guys go to the losers bracket. You know how it is. No, it was a fun night all around. Of course, good card reveal. First, if you haven't seen the VOD, go check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For some reason, Guy, though, we weren't caught up. The best casters, Shadowverse, weren't caught up. That was very weird, very interesting. I don't know. Maybe I think they forgot our invitations, as it was a bit strange. But, we still had Chris there. So Chris was there representing MS for us, for our casters.
Well, I mean, that's true. That's true.
And, all jokes aside, though, it was a fun time with all the casters all round. And, it was cool. I think one of the best segments, all jokes aside, was that questions and answers, of course, with some of the producers and makers of Shadowverse.
Yes.
Those were great questions that were answered. There was actually, I think, an article that was posted on SVO's Twitter, so you can go read it if you'd rather read instead of watch because you're a bit of a weirdo. That's all well and good, but we are jumping into our second semi-final now. It's the Dragon Mirror matchup, and just to make things even better, it's a roller Dragon Mirror matchup. I'm assuming, yep, they're both Bike Dragon as well.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. I feel like we've seen a bit too much of Dragon, being just violent. So it's about time it had a taste of its own medicine, right? And the only way it's gonna get it.
The only way it's gonna happen is if it creates itself. Yeah.
The only one who can defeat me is me, right? And what's with all the triple stuff we've been seeing on the guest site today? Look, it's like 3 Georgeses in his hand already. What? And 2 Georgeses on the side of Wait, who are we watching? Wait, this is.
We are watching the side of Amelia against One Hit. Yep. So FWD versus NTD.
Yep.
Yeah.
And One Hit with the 3 Georges. I'd say he has the better start though. He has the Reggie turn 3. Really nice to have. It's gonna start ramping for you, and you're gonna get you can get your turn for wings, I guess. I don't really know what you're gonna play on turn 4 actually, now that I think about it. You can play wings, you can play Roy. Probably gonna be a Georges, I guess.
We saw how Deadly Roy was on Friday for us as well. So but yeah, it is the Georges convention here right now. It's the Georges big Georges party, apparently. I just want to point up as well the duality of man, the difference between the 2 adventure, alternate art, and normal art that these guys are playing as well. I found that bit interesting. Waifu version versus a husbando version.
I have no idea though. Baz, why is it that every single time they print an alternate art, it has to be from male to female? Why can't we have female to male?
You see, Nguy, right? The weebs, right? The weeb mindset, right? Is if they see cute girl, they spend money for cute girl. Okay, you see gacha roll for cute girl, you spend $1,000 and still not get PNG of cute girl. Okay, so I think Cygames, they're just like, right, well, we see what all these other lads are doing, let's just do that, and clearly it works. So
aren't there females that play Shadowverse as well? I don't personally know any, but if you have any,
because they don't exist. Anyway, they don't exist. Yeah. It's all a figment of our imaginations.
All right.
Yeah. That's why there's so many. Why do you think the waifus sell, man? Come on. It's the only interaction these guys get. That was a bit of a deep roast. I apologize, Twitch chat. That's a bit harsh. Hold on. T space O space XD space. I forgot how they spelled the rest of the toxic shit post, but there you go. Enjoy. I get one a night. There's your toxic post, guys. I did it for you. There you go. You can post.
Okay, so back to the game though, right? I think this is a pretty weird spot to be in if you're wondering, because you're probably gonna have to trade your Georges into the Roy unless you want to evolve a Rip by Engineer, and is he gonna do it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. No, he's just going in. Okay. Well, that's okay. He's gonna trade. Right. Okay. Sorry. False alarm. Decides to trade.
That's all right anyway, right? Because now he's got 2 extra buffed up boards, ignoring the fact that straight away Amelia's like, right, none of this. My George's time. Both your followers gone, instant. And I like how fast your reaction was, because I think you can tell Amelia was like, I've got a bit of an idea what you're going to go for. So you just go
Right.
for it, man. You buff your followers and done. Dealt with. See you later. But we do see now on the side of one here, he does have his Roy available. Hovering the Oracle for that extra draw, though. See what he can get. Will be the Riser.
Okay, so now a few options open up to him, right? He can clear the Georges with the Razia and make his opponent eat damage at the same time. He can set up a Georges. He's got a few options. Yeah.
I am very interested to see what he goes for, as you mentioned, right? Because there's a fair few options. He would probably be thinking maybe he's like, okay, activate my third eye, right? Let's play activate continuous trap card, Eye of Truth. Okay, let's see what cards are in Amelia's hand right now because he's only got a couple, right? So I think he might be able to. He could probably take a good guess as to what could be there, and maybe thinking, okay, do I drop the ward? Do I drop another Gorgeous to go down? I still have 2 Evo points. Got one up on my opponent still. Looks like that will be the case.
Yes, sir. And he decides to go for the Georges play, I guess. Here we go.
Yeah.
Not the worst play in the world. This ensures that you get, your turn 9 Roy in case your opponent sets up a board and you get to deal like a bunch of damage in one turn. But that's not exactly the card you want to see right now if you're Amelia. Reggie right now, it's not gonna cut for much damage. You wanted to see. Oh, okay. He decides to play the bite. Yeah, he has to go for the Reggie anyway. All right, so goes for it. Probably gonna evolve as well. Yep. So this is gonna be 7 damage. Yeah, 7 damage to face. And
good old Fist of the North Star.
Right, on standby.
2 of them on standby, just to flex as well. But
like Tiamat's gonna,
that's gonna be big.
Gonna prevent him from dying, thankfully. So probably gonna have to waste the Evo point though.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, wasting an Evo point, your opponent doesn't have any. You stay alive another turn to potentially react.
This is a pretty good turn to go like go Tiamat Engineer Razia. That will push massive damage. So if that goes down, that's 4 plus 6. 7 damage on the Razia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 7 damage on the Razia. Whoa, okay. What is this?
Okay, so he's just gonna go all in on the Razia. Doesn't even think about the chance of a potential Fist of Rage flying out of nowhere.
I mean, he's probably not gonna play anything, but
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, okay. So Oracle will come out, wings, hovered, gorgeous. I mean, you could plan to get that burn in.
Yes, sir, you can. And that's 4 damage to face. It just needs 1 more.
A good hold for now. But there's some big boy followers in One Hit's hand right now. That Roy's looking real good for that extra storm. For what's that going to be? What you could get?
Game. I mean, he can go Rimfire Engineer Roy into Tiamat and pray that,
Wait, if he goes Wormfire, Bullet Bite goes on board, plays down Roy to destroy Wormfire. What's that?
It's 10. It's 10
yeah.
damage.
Oh.
So he's
remember that Evo point from before?
Nah, I mean, he's gonna have to Tiamat the Roy to not die from from Gendagoza, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't see any alternative play right now. You gotta push the damage, push him to 1 so Georges can win the game for you. Yeah, otherwise you're in a bit of a tough spot.
It's always down. We saw this a little bit on our Friday night matches as well with the Manasurge cross battle. Although it wasn't with Dragon, it was more with Shadow, where we saw just how close some of these mirror matches with the same decks can be in this meta recently. It can really just come down to those 1 or 2 cards, those 1 or 2 plays, or potential misplays from your opponent or yourself.
Yeah.
However, time is up now. He's running out of time here. He's going to have to go for whatever he can.
He goes for the Georges play and Tiamat. Okay, what? All right, I'm not too sure what this is supposed to play around, but yeah, Gendagoza's gonna come down, and wow. I was pretty surprised that that's what he ended up going with. That.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, maybe he was a little bit too worried about the Fist of Rage. He just thought at the end, let's just end this game. Let's reset. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah,
let's see where we go.
Right.
I think he might have had a bit of an idea that there's going to be a Fist of Rage at some point very soon, right? He's ramping up pretty quick. Like, he's going through his deck a fair bit. It's going to come up eventually. And turns out, right, he already had 2 in hand ready to go for quite a few turns at that point. So.
I mean, I just found it a bit strange that he was playing, he was playing conservatively, he was definitely looking out for it in the previous turn. And then right after that, he's just like, you know what, screw it. Let me just put a body for you to ram your Gendagoza into. So I just found it pretty weird, but I guess he had his reasons.
But he's going to go for the run back again, try and run it again into Portal. This is the exact matchup we saw here, ladies and gentlemen, actually on Fridays. So I believe maybe some of my deck notes here might be wrong. I do apologize. I did believe that it was actually Amelia running Shadow. Apparently it is actually Portal. So my bad. I'll take that. My bad. But honestly, I think this matchup's a lot better, N-Guy, because we get to rewatch an awesome match we saw on Friday.
Let me just mention that, first of all, he top decked that Reggie. What the heck? And second of all, we didn't see this matchup on Friday. We saw it 10 minutes ago, remember?
Yeah, that's it.
10 minutes ago. Baz, 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I was about to play a specific match in their decks, but yeah, that too. And was that about a 5-second run? What was that?
Something.
Semi-final finish 5 minutes. Something.
Yeah.
Very close competitive matches here, guys. Come on.
Okay, the Dragon match was competitive though.
It's okay. N-Guy, we've been saved. Production team has saved us. We have updated decks, guys. We did it, boys. We did it. Our prayers have been heard. I mean, we know the decks now anyway, pretty much, but that's fine. Going forward. But this is the first time we're seeing Dragon tonight, I guess, so far. Not kind of being on the back foot a tiny bit. Not too much.
Right?
Not too much, but just not a steamroll. Which is kind of funny because we're like, watch out, guys. Dragon's on the back foot. They're not steamrolling. It's like, what? What do you what?
What do you mean?
But here we go. So it is going to give the game a bit of pause here for one hit to think about what to do. I mean, he will be dropping Dragon Oracle, right? It's a bit of a no-brainer, I think, at this point.
He's concerned about the draw, I guess, because, if he pops the Dragon Oracle now, turn 8, maybe you go Reggie Georges and
That's true.
Yeah, so he's probably wanting to conserve the draw, and I can see why. The hand is not too good right now. I mean, you have a finisher, but you kind of need more than that. Alright, so gonna go for the Gizmo Enthusiast. Does he play the Raumia or the Miriam here? Decides to go for the Miriam. Generate one more Paradigm Shift.
So the Paradigm Shifts are building up, but of course, for now, you got to actually run the artifacts in. We're going to get to that point, and Black Dragon's definitely going to be one of the guys, one of the decks to kind of stop that.
Right.
Gorgeous once more.
And I see a Tiamat as well, Baz. It's someone just used a Kitty Cat Arsenal as well.
Yep.
You can force him. Yep.
That is that's a big buff. Here's a 6/6. That can't be hit by your artifacts. Yeah. And also, you're going to take that damage. You're going to 12 health next turn, buddy. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit scary for the side of Amelia there for forward. But
can't exactly play he played a follower.
Okay.
That's pretty big damage.
What is that? That's 17. He's 1 HP.
Yeah, it's 1 off from death.
It's 1. Guys, Amelia, please, come on. Friday, if you remember Friday, and then the PTSD's there, but come on, you can't be doing this, man. You can't be doing this.
It's Dragon, It's Dragon, man. Okay, so he's thinking about it. He's taking time to think about, how much Paradigm Shifts will cost if he kills both the amulets. And how much heal his opponent can get off of it, and how he can kill. So, props to him for taking the time to think about the damage. 18 to 7. I think he should have it if he doesn't evolve the Gendagoza this turn, but
yeah,
I think
it's just a consideration, right? Just to make sure. I think that this is a pretty cool thing to see as well, because obviously you can have you could just be like, yeah, stuff it, Fist of Rage, Evo, let's do 17, but
yeah, you got to consider the.
Then you've got a 7/7 on board, and you've got a 10/9, I believe, on board that all of a sudden these artifacts can run into. But Fist Rage is going to be held on to for now for Reggie. Going to go for the big buffs instead. This is still going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, so this is 15. And,
I mean, that's essentially the same amount. You're only off by the two there, right? So that's still yikes damage coming out there from one hit.
I like this from one hit because he has this setup where he basically checkmates you, right? Because if you don't play anything, he's gonna play the Jerva, and then you're gonna get destroyed. But if you do play something, you're gonna get hit by Gendagoza, right? So it's like the illusion of choice thing we Shadowverse players like to talk about.
Yeah,
right. Like something.
Good old illusion of choice.
Yeah, the illusion of choice.
To be fair, there is some paradigm shifts there. He could drop the Keen Edge, maybe heal up a little bit if he wants to run that into a Gorgeous, but I don't think, actually looking at that now, I don't really think that'll probably help too much in the day either, right? I mean, he'll come back, but if he leaves the phone on board, it's just going to be Fist of Rage, and that's not going to matter. But we do see Amelia is going to go for it. Anyway, he has to try and get some of that health back.
Yeah, he's probably going to trick everything into it. Wait,
no.
What? Okay, that's strange. Why would you not trade everything?
No, not like this.
You put yourself at 8 HP. Well, all right, that was awkward. Maybe a miscalculation or something.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe he just didn't think because he just saw maybe 2 cards and maybe he just naturally assumed, okay, I'm gonna chance it. Maybe he doesn't have Fist of Rage in hand.
I like to think of it as he didn't play against my Gendagoza. He didn't take precautions against my Gendagoza just now. So I'll do the same for him and we'll see how it goes. And Gendagoza being Gendagoza.
That's what happens. Hey, imagine just having a nice, easy to get silver card that just wins you games all the time. Isn't that fantastic? Very nice and fun game balancing coming out from Dragon at the moment. But we are going to go to our final game here for the second semi-final set now. Of course, winner of this will be taking on Setsuna. Confirmation was the last Civil War champion, Engaya. So there you go. We got that one shaping the team as well. So that is going to be a great match. Of course, the returning champion going back to the finals. But again, it's going to be Artifact Portal against Last Words Shadow.
Yeah. So it seems to me that the only decks that exist in this format are, Shadow, Portal, and Dragon so far. Like I haven't seen any other decks. So remember the conversation we were having yesterday? Something about there only being 5 decks in Shadowverse. I think it's only 3 best.
Yeah. So we killed off 2 more in the past 24 hours, guys. That's a Friday joke. Go watch that one if you want to find out the reason behind that one. But
we keep
follow the lore, boys. You got the lore decks on the 5th anniversary, and it's just like, oh, you only get it if you look at the chat. Hey guys, VODs have the chat window on the side, so that's fine. This one, however, is a true lore joke. You have to go and actually watch the VOD instead of reading some chat. So there you go. T-Rex for MS. Let's go. Hopefully.
Right. Anyways, so Amelia is starting off with a decent hand. Already has 3 paradigm shifts in his hand. Has a Ralmia and a Gizmo Enthusiast as well to set up some nasty plays later on. In the meantime, One Hit seems to just be content in generating more shadows, drawing more cards, standard shadow stuff. You've seen it before. And that's 4 paradigm shifts now. Sorry, did I say 3? I meant 4.
By the way, right, it's a great stack of cards on One Hit side, excuse me there. However, while Amelia has the 6 costs for paradigm shifts there's a Gizmo that can be played next turn. It can have a big evolve as well. So I don't think they will discard a paradigm shift, but they might have to depending on what they draw, right?
I mean, at the worst case, you can discard a Ralmia that you get from, trading a Spinara's artifact in.
Yep.
You can just trade that away. But we'll see how it goes. It's very likely.
Either way, it's probably going to hurt, right? If you can't get a good top deck, I'd feel. But, I mean...
Definitely.
But looking at One Hit side, I'm going to say great selection of shadow cards, Last Words cards there to rotate. A lot better than we saw earlier in the night so far. He's going to drop the good old Tour Guide, drop another Last Words, get 2 more shadows, get 2 cards, free Evo, of course being turned 4, gets a nice little Evo there as well to run that one in.
So he has a choice to make here. He doesn't want Amelia to search the the Ralmia with the artifact, so rams it into the Spinaris artifact. Oh, okay, never mind. Look at that.
Engai, is that a factory?
The first one tonight.
Yeah, it's literally our first one tonight.
Yeah. And this is looking really good for Amelia right now. With a factory and four paradigm shifts, they're gonna cost like they're gonna cost 4, right? What am I saying? But yeah. So one hit knowing this is gonna set up a really big board, wide board as well. To dissuade any sort of factory play. You play a factory, I'm gonna kill you. Don't do it. And wow. Okay. That's the top deck if I've ever seen one. Beth?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that was pretty unfair. You had a good thing going.
Yeah, we leave top decks as they are, Engai. We leave them alone. We don't touch them, okay? Because if we do, 9 times out of 10...
See that? He's gonna play another one. He knows. He
I don't want to cast a curse
and
the boys,
like,
right? I mean, maybe we might have to.
Wait, Beth, are we gonna see this? He has one more in his hand. Do you see that? He has one more. Oh my goodness!
The artifact carrier is going to come out because he doesn't have a choice at this point.
Yo, Bez, that's insane.
Okay, so he's going to run the Radiance in. And third Omega? I mean, at this point, why not, right?
He kind of has to. He kind of has to. Because if he lets those ships go off, he's probably going to die.
Yeah. At this point? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of if he plays that, that's all he's got this turn, right? Because
he has a Bone Maven. He can Bone Maven to draw a card and heal 2, and they'll keep him alive for a little while longer. Yeah. But the problem is he needs to deal a lot of damage to win the next turn. So there's that. But I don't really see what other play could go for here, to be honest. If he doesn't commit to the Third Celeste, it's gonna be really rough next turn. Because once those Radiant Artifacts get traded off, Paradigm Shifts start costing 2, Mobilized Factory goes down, and yeah, you're looking at a pretty bad spot from there if that happens. So,
I mean, again, if he doesn't, it all comes down to if he doesn't play Omega.
Okay, decides not to go for it.
Worry about the shifts, but we'll go for Tyrant. So instead, decides to clear the board, push him damage of his own. But,
Bez.
Right. This was a good run, guys. This is a good semi-final run. I think this is very enjoyable.
There's a limit to how well you can top deck stuff, man. That's just crossing the line.
Yeah, I mean, he literally has Tactical Nuke ready and inbound, ready to go. With that Bahamut top. Gonna go for the synchronization, drop the purificating artifact. That don't really say that word too often much anymore. Again, just gonna run these in to drop the cost of the paradigm shifts.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be, is that 1, 2, 3? Yep, that's 4.
It's lethal. It's super lethal, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it. That, as you said, Engai. Of course, I want to wait. I want to give 1 second because we have had some major misplays in Manasurge events before.
There's no way you misplay this.
We've seen some stuff, Engai, this year. Let's. I was
so stoked to see that play as well, Baz. Like the triple Celeste was the play, man. It was so cool.
I mean, again, maybe at that point, he was just thinking, he's got to try and push his own damage. He's got to try and get some pressure out. It's understandable, but that is going to do it there, guys, for your second semi-final moving forward. Setsuna, of course, was waiting in the wings there to see who would take out the grand final, and Amelia will be the one to move forward there. So, getting a bit of revenge from the matches on Friday. They're going 2-1 in the end of Fantastic semi-final. A lot different to what we saw for our first semi-final there, Engai. But now we're going to have Amelia taking on Setsuna again for that 20k Japanese yen prize. Of course, one hit will still go away with 3,000 yen as well for that 3rd, 4th position finish as well. So I talked about before. Still a fair bit of money. It's some good money there. Gets some good food. So you said beforehand, guys.
Yep.
So definitely something to use, looking forward to. But 20k on the line here for first place, still 10k for second place as well. So even at the end of the day, these guys getting a fair amount of money, I'd say, tonight. It's a good, and you know what? Well deserved off of their amazing run they've had here tonight for the Civil War matchup.
Yep, and I just want to mention real quick that it's going to be a fair win finals. Both the players in finals are fair win, and yeah.
Just a little bit trivia, I guess.
Yeah,
a little bit trivia for you.
I don't know, man. Come on, where are the other regions? Come on, damn.
Well, Western SCAO. We put on the show Friday. We put on the show Saturday. And they just got tonight. It was too much. I think it was just a little bit too much.
I suppose so. But yeah. So,
as you mentioned, right? There's been a lot of Shadowverse this weekend. There's been a fair amount for the 5th anniversary. And of course, this is how we're finishing wrapping things off here with the Civil War, at least on Manasurge side of things. It's your after party for the 5th anniversary stuff. But of course, as you mentioned as well, there's maybe another big tournament happening in a couple hours with something called VTubers. I don't know what they are. Some weird weeb thing. I have no idea what that's about. But if you like that sort of thing, that's on the main Shadowverse channel in a couple hours time. If you want to go check that out as well. I guess the true wrap up end to the 5th anniversary in a couple days time as well. We've got the new expansion dropping as well. I've had some big card reveals, card announcements coming out for that one and Guy as well. I'm excited lore-wise, story-wise, I will admit. I'm seeing some fan favorites return that we haven't had for what? I want to say well over a year now, year and a half now, some of the characters coming back. So that's cool.
About a year. Yep. I mean, did you see the new Baphomet card? I
saw the card art just before we went live, but I haven't seen the effect yet. So,
oh man, you don't have.
I'm very keen because I love Baphomet. Baphomet is the best villain in Shadowverse so far. So I'm very keen to see what he does. And also, even when he was played as well, I mean, converting your Machina deck into the Furious, and then also just summoning the fusion with the worm things and just dominating the board, having all that storm and healing. It was a very scary time. Maybe not so much with the artifacts running around. I hate that. It's the worst part of Portal at the moment. But when it was Government Machina time and Fusion time, that was a lot of fun. That was good stuff. Almost as good as Marsha. I think Marsha is still my favorite Portal run today with Lashena. The Lashena and Marsha Portal deck is probably still my favorite Portal deck so far. It was the most fun, especially, and that's when I first started, I guess, getting into more of a competitive esports stuff for Shadowverse as well. It was around that time. So that's another reason why I like it as well, a bit of a milestone. But that was a fun deck. And I'm hoping, because we're getting Marsha back and we're getting Baphomet back, that maybe we might get some sort of variation, maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
I mean,
probably not. But
for me, I'm just waiting for puppets to come back, man. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm sort of like a Shadowverse boomer. And like, bro, what are you talking about? Who's this Shadow dude? Where my puppets, man?
Where my puppets at, bro? Real talk. Has there ever been a Portal deck where the win condition is the puppets? I don't think there has been. Like, there has been. Okay, when you run puppets in for Marsha, sure, but like an actual puppet finisher, there hasn't been. I don't think there actually has ever been a puppet.
What
finisher.
do you mean? Okay, wait. I'm gonna link you this card in Twitch.
I don't think there has been. There might be.
Okay. A card in Twitch.
There's been a lot of cards released over the number of years. Okay.
And just take a look at it. All right, Baz.
Yep. I'll have a look at this one. I'll click that link, man. Vengeful Puppeteer Noah.
Yes. Did you know that this card existed? It was a pretty big deal. It was a pretty big deal, man.
He's a 9 cost.
Yes.
It cost 9 play points.
Yeah, back then games didn't end in 6 turns, Baz.
That's what I'm thinking of right now. It's like, so we had a semi-final matchup finish in about 5 minutes, and then we've got a 9 cost no matchup here ready to go. So no, I did know the card. Yes, I did know, but it's not as impactful. You're not dropping a really cool legendary down. You're not getting some really cool summoning animation. You're not getting Magna Zero just flying out and just bomb running your opponent. You know what I mean? Destruction and Black just having to force every single player to run Angelic Smite for 3 months or however long it was, a whole year at that point. It's
I mean, okay, let me just put it this way, all right? It was a different era back then, all right? Back then,
it was a fun time. It was a fun time.
This guy was, if you saw him on turn 9, you're like, oh, guess I lost the game, that kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it was a different time.
Guys, we are getting ready to jump into the grand finals in just a short moment. Again, Setsuna taking on Amelia here for that 20k prize. Who's starting in hopefully just a couple of minutes, a short time, whenever these guys are ready to go here. But yeah, all jokes aside, and going, it's been fun. Yeah, I mean, we were joking around. It's been a fun 5 years, hasn't it, for Shadowverse for the 5th anniversary? It's been a fun time. We've had some great decks, some great moments, some great memes.
Yeah.
Here's to 5 more, 10 more, 15 more, hopefully. I mean, you know,
I don't know, man. 15 sounds a bit.
Hey, but you know, card games are a big deal. You know, some of our big rival card games have been around for well over 20
years.
30 years at this point. So some of them are getting to that 30-year mark. So you never know. We could do. And I think, you know, that the fan base is growing every day. We're getting really cool, bigger matches every day as well. You know, getting bigger events happening every day, cool crossovers, you know, coming around. And I'd say easily we could get to that milestone. Easy.
All right.
Easy. Okay. Come on.
So 15 years later, when you know when you're wrong or I'm wrong, we'll come back and look at this. All right.
15 years later, when my beard's about here now, like my hand's off camera now because apparently
like
that's
here?
what I'm doing now. Yeah, that's where I'm going now. Also, they're talking about great hairstyles and beards match up to the 5th anniversary. Didn't even get mentioned, end guy. I'm so ashamed. Like, look, you know, look at Lewis's beard. You know, look what Igni has. Guys, come on, I'm right here. Look at this. This is like 6 months of work. Come on.
All right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really upset about that one, man. The one moment, man. The one time. The reason I'm
your
here
one time to
exist.
shine, right?
I'm, you know, all I do, I be toxic and I look good. That's why I'm here. It's why you guys love me so much and why I stick around. And I don't even get brought up in the one part I'm meant to be brought up in. Unacceptable, end guy. Come on. Maybe you know what? Have your 5 years. I'll go somewhere where I guess I'm cared about more, end guy. I feel this is it's a bit rough for me. A bit rough here, being down here in Australia by yourself.
Don't say that. You know, the moment you say that, Black Crop's gonna get a buff, and then you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Slide back in. What's this, a new mono deck? Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, did I say I was leaving? Oh.
Yeah. What's that? Oh no, it's whoops. It's pranks. You know, it's a good prank. Yeah. It was a good one. It's a good one. I got yous.
Gotcha.
Pranked. Got them, boys. Portal, Dragon, because we can't have.
Yeah, no other decks exist, man. Unfortunately.
Shadow's been booted out officially now. These are the only 2 decks, the only 2 classes left. So, this is it, guys. If you're not playing either of these classes, I'm sorry, you're not actually playing Shadowverse. You're playing something else because this is what Shadowverse action looks like right now. Artifact, Portal, and Black Dragon.
Absolute state of Shadowverse right now.
Yeah. It's like, but I gotta bring a 3rd deck. Just, I don't know, bring that Shadow deck with that Last Words effect from 5 years ago. That'll do. Chuck that in there. What's that? Amulet Haven? Yeah, that was 5 years ago too. Just use that. Whatever works, man. But here we go, end guy. All jokes aside now, you know, here we go, right. Finally. Grand final time. It's, again, it's been an exciting night here so far. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed the action here tonight so far. But we're going to wrap things up here now for the Manasurge Civil War. It will be Bike Dragon versus Bike Dragon here to, well, kick us off here for the grand finals right now. We're going to have double rollers. It's going to be Forte into the roller leader here. So we'll be set to this viewpoint we're watching from as well.
I mean, we do this every tournament, right? So, you know, where we take one side and then I take one side and you take the other. You know, I was about to vote for Forte because, you know, I really like the OG. I like Forte. But looking at Rola's hand, you know, Amelia's hand looks pretty good right now. It's looking really strong.
I feel like that's cheating, though, because now you've seen the hand.
All right, fine. I'm going to stick with the OG, all right? Because, you know, I think Forte is bait. And, yeah.
You know what?
He's gonna win.
I think Dark Dragoon will have something to chat you about after saying that. But Dark Dragoon. No, I was elevating his position. You know, actually taking the moniker now. You know, he's married to her now. He gets the last name. But you know what? I'll go for. You know, I'll go roller then. I'll go roller then, just to make things. I would choose Forte as well.
I don't know, man. Look at the tree getting the goals out there, man. Like, what the hell?
That is just proof. That is Chad proof right there, where he is like, "What's that? How many fists of rage? We need 3 of them in my hand straight away. Let's go." But
but how is he can't do anything with it? Ben,
he can flex. They're animated. They're all animated. Animated playset. Come on, that's a flex. Come on, give him that at least.
It's a silver card.
It's a silver animated, bro. It means nothing.
Dude. All right,
Although to
all
be
right.
fair, is true. I've had to liquefy so many animated versions of Fist of Rage now. After already owning a playset, it's not funny. So I do agree with you there, guy. That's true. That's true. But Jova comes out
Yeah, I
for
don't know, man.
turn 6, and here comes the 5 pings of burn.
Yeah. I don't
it's
know about
not.
that Dog Dragoon thing right now, man. It's looking pretty bad.
Yeah. Hey, man, they've got a rough time. It's a rocky part in their relationship. You know, it's they'll get through it. They'll get through it. Hopefully.
Oh man.
I've had a good authority that they will. Gorgeous available here. There's a bullet bike. You probably should play first, I guess. But again, if he yeah, okay, he's gonna play Wormfire because he needs to have one fire up. Because if he doesn't, it's gonna be 5 to face right off of the Jova. But
Oh man, but you know, it doesn't feel good at all. This
I'm
is...
seeing a Fist of Rage in hand still. I'm seeing rises, multiple rises in hand. There's a lot of burn damage, a lot of big damage is going to be coming very shortly.
This is rough. He can even just curse Fury and pass, by the way.
Yeah.
If you realize, he can just do that. Okay, he's not going to, but he had the choice. Oh wait, no, this is this
Evo's
gets him the 5
riser.
damage too. Yeah, this gets him the 5 damage as well. Yeah, so you know.
That will still hit the 5. That's another 5.
Yep. 5 damage.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh no! I mean, if you play that and then you know you're just playing into something, you have the 3 cards that you're supposed to guard against in your hand. Illusion of choice, man.
Yeah,
if you didn't play it, you die. If you play it, you die.
You die.
How do you want to die again? You know.
I would love for us to have a Bike Dragon matchup that lasts longer than 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's not possible, man.
I know. We had one that was fairly close a couple games ago, but like, can we just have like an average so that like averagely the games are expanded out and aren't like 2 seconds long? I mean, it'd be nice, but
yeah,
unfortunately, it's not the case. However, Setsuna is worrying probably a little bit here now that he's down a game here, especially how quickly he went through his fellow opponent in the first semi-final, of course, going up against Yuri in there for the second semi-final now. But Amelia's going to be cheering here, 1 game away from that 20k lined up, ready to go. Has to win with this artifact portal.
I mean, I don't know how close these two are, in MS, but I wager that after this game they're probably gonna go out and get some drinks and eat a supper or something. Wait, they have a combined total of 30k yen or something, right?
Yeah.
You
want to just match up the money, man? You want to just head out? You just want to,
hey, drinks on me. No,
hit the karaoke, man. You want to get some of that merch?
Yeah. So it's looking pretty good if you're Amelia right now. You got all the cards won. You got your Miriam for turn 6. You got a bunch of artifacts set up. You got your paradigm shift. Oh, admittedly you won more, but it's pretty good as well. Gonna generate more paradigm shifts right now. Maybe drop a Miriam to just get 1 more paradigm shift. In the meantime, Setsuna is just about ramped up. He's in overflow next turn, and he can start playing some Reggie Tiamat stuff.
But however, now on Setsuna's side, he's just like the 10th gorgeous player of the night, I think.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna go for the same plane we saw just now.
The
Tiamat George's plane. Yep.
So, I mean, it worked last time when we saw it, right?
Why not drop it again? I mean, look at this.
So quite an easy way to go for it. And now, Amelia's sitting here with 9 cards in hand, being like, well, where do we go from here? I mean, could honestly probably just play the Mechron mechanic, right? I mean, get some of his artifacts on board already. Are they looking for Gizmo maybe? Looking to try and find the factory?
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
Again, because he's got quite a couple options here that he could set up for, right? To build up towards. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, cool. You're not gonna let me attack, that's fine. I can just build up a bit of stuff on my end, get ready to go. You're still 1 turn out from Fist of Rage, so I can get away with it a little bit here as well. So Gizmo will come out there. Big Draw coming out as well. One Paradigm Shift will come down. Will be the barrier. So that's actually quite a good one to have there. Looking to maybe save up some of
He can do it again. Baz. He can summon a second Georges. Can do the Georges, trade the Georges into the barrier artifact.
Don't let him do it.
Again.
Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Baz, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see,
yeah.
Baz. He's gonna do it.
All right. Okay. Good job. You did the thing. All right. It's all good. Setsuno, you did the thing, my man. You did the thing. Rearing as well.
Yep. And then.
Hey man, you like
go do it again.
Another one. Hey man, you like 11 damage.
Yo.
Remember how I said he's got a turn before Fist of Rage is coming out? I was lying.
Something, illusion of choice. Now, if you don't play anything, you die. If you play something, you die.
I know he could play
Factory. What are you even supposed to do? Oh, he did. He's just.
Yeah, he's done. I think he knows. Sets again.
Oh my god.
Can we clock that? Please tell me someone was timing this match. I forgot to do it. I really should have. I think that was about 3 to 5 minutes, honestly. But there's another Bike Dragon game here, and hype time. You know, it's not the reset, but it is going to the final game. Yeah. 1-1.
Portal Cup Mirror.
So we had the Dragon Mirror, we had the Dragon Portal, and now we've got the Portal Mirror. And they're both Realmias. Okay. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I don't know about you, but I got my money on Realmia. I think she's going to win.
Oh, really? Same, actually. I'm going to drop 100. You're going to drop 100 as well? We're going to ask Kier to drop his 100 as well. We're going to get that 100 pullback. Yeah. Which, by the way, none of us won that, so it's okay. We're using the same money from Friday, guys. It's fine. Yep. It's fine. It's okay. Do you have the Ramia leader yet, Engo? Did you manage to?
I do have her. She's pretty cute.
Nice.
She's pretty cute. Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it take you, by the way? Just curious.
I think it was in the first 30 packs or something.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, he's got some good luck.
You know.
I'm sorry though, Engo. I have the world record.
One pack?
First pack.
Oh shit.
Quite literally. Okay. I have the screenshot as evidence. It's on the Manasurge if you guys want to try and dig through to find that. But yeah, first pack. I don't know how. Wasn't expecting it. I'm just opened a pack. It was literally just like a free sign-in ticket one I think I got as well, and I opened it and then
all right.
And I'm like, okay. I'll take it. Like, that's good. So there you go. I mean, that's the only badge I get to wear this whole weekend. Is I got Realmia before anyone else. That said it so far on a cast. So I'll take that with pride. Don't even play the deck either. So that's the flex even more. I think I don't know, but that
was a pretty good mystic artifact to stop the opposing player from doing damage to you. Both sides have a considerable amount of paradigm shifts built up.
And already stacking up the paradigm shifts, both the amount in hand and of course the cut down. So
but Amelia has a fortress, so.
That's what I have.
Let's just say fortress. I meant factory, but okay, never mind. Because that's not just.
You know what? Fortress, factory, building, skyscraper, castle. That's fine.
I mean, I'm not too sure about the Evo though. Like,
I mean, he's got an extra point.
No, I mean this lets your opponent trade his robotic engineer into it. Oh, never mind. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Okay. Didn't hear anything from me.
Not me, guys. I swear. Didn't say anything. So,
Sorry.
But of course, he's going to start stacking up once more here. Both paradigm shifts here. Was hovering Gizmo there. Not too sure what he trade. I mean, maybe Quicksilver, but I feel like you probably want to use that. So it will be dropped out. Takes out the artifact. Of course, problem is that's burning up the paradigm shifts.
Yes, sir. I'm not sure what that trade was all about.
I mean, maybe just trying to clear the board. Doesn't want to take more face damage. He's already at 13.
Oh.
Maybe thinking about, if he can run 1 or 2 other artifacts in, he could probably win the game next turn or 2. I'm not too sure, actually.
Yeah, but right now...
I remember as well, run our final game. I guess we're in the mindset, right? We're in the final game, grand finals, right? It's tied up. They've already had a big night run here on the 3rd big day of the 5th anniversary Shadowverse weekend. Maybe they're not thinking at 100%.
Yeah,
I'll just say that could be a possibility.
I don't know about you, Baz, but one side has multiple paradigm shifts, 2 ancient artifacts set up, One factory setup, a Bahamut in hand, a Miriam, and a whole bunch of things on the board. Can I just call it early? I kind of think that
You want to do that again?
Amelia's probably gonna win. I feel really bad that Setsuna can't defend his title, but it's looking pretty bad right now.
But I mean, he's gonna try and search himself. Factories out. He's gonna get out one of his own artifacts because yes, he's a bit behind on the paradigm shift, so he might have to start playing for him. Artifact scan. I mean, can be nice to have, but it's too off getting them for free. However, should realistically be able to play them still. Still has a couple play points to work with.
Okay, so kills the ancient artifact first to deny the robotic engineer's paradigm shift. So I'm not too sure whether it matters at this point. This is rough. Okay, so gets 2 more artifacts to play with.
So another Spinari's artifact will come down, cuts the cost even more. He's got some zero cost.
Yep.
First zero cost paradigm shift here, but again, he's still buffing. Amelia's side is always not too far off. So this is rough. It's going to be real rough here for Setsuna, but he's going to keep pushing, going to keep trucking along, right? Because he's going to build it up himself. He doesn't really have a choice. They're both going to be cutting each other's shifts down, whether they like it or not here. Going to hover the 3 cost one for now.
Gonna play one shift. Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna heal up.
So timer's ready. You're going to get that heal up. I'm assuming he's going to end turn here and not play anything else.
Yep.
Yep.
You're right.
Good. All right. Good. So we're going to go 7th turn. And this is where things are getting... They're getting tense here. They're getting tense.
Oh, he even gets the Shinto. Of course he gets the Shinto.
Yeah.
This is game, isn't it? He can just take the bifurcating artifact. Okay, he doesn't even want to go for it. Wow, this guy.
Okay. So, yeah, he can drop them, run them in. Bahamut, what's that? 369. Not finishing the rest of the lyrics of that song. That's fine.
Wait.
All
right,
what's
so...
that? 246. Yeah, I think that's it.
No, that's a little thing I like to call game, man.
That's not just a little thing I like to call gaming. A little thing I like to call event, stream, everything.
The dawn.
I told you it was going to come down this weekend to these Bahamut nukes, and it did. That's how we wrap up everything. Apparently, we drop Bahamut, we nuke the board, and that's it, guys. MS Civil War is over, and it turns out that FWD's team still wins because they're both in the final.
Right.
I guess if they're having a Civil War
teams.
You know, I guess, yeah. So Portal still won. Raumia won.
Dragon won.
Japanese team won. Dragon won. They're literally going to just go to the same bar after this, probably.
Yeah,
assuming so.
Drinks,
yeah.
You know.
Hey, remember when I kicked your ass at that Shadowverse tournament? Good times. Yeah. Good times. All jokes aside, though, big congrats to both those guys at the end. We're going to see Amelia walk away with the grand prize there of 20,000 Japanese yen. Of course, Setsuna will still get himself 10,000 Japanese yen out of that 36k prize pool that we had by the beginning of the Civil War here tonight as well. So, a lot of fun, fantastic matches here, and guys, to wrap up against the after party, at least for Manasurge's end, for the 5th anniversary here for Shadowverse. We had one of the fastest matches, or the fastest matchup we've seen all year. We did see one great, it's kind of lengthy, a Black Dragon matchup, and we saw that now Shadow has also been deleted from the game, and you can only play Dragon and Portal now. That's apparently that's all that's allowed. So, sorry about that, guys, but we're not the ones that make the rules. You guys are the one that put decks.
Hey, I mean, Ben, I don't know about you, but this is probably the last time we're going to see these decks. In competitive.
That's true.
I'm going to say goodbye to these decks. I'm going back to Mother Nature. I'm going to hug my trees.
That's right.
I'm going to play robots.
Yep. Get rid of these artifacts. I'll be the happiest man alive. I'm sick and tired of going in the queue, and every 6-7 games in a row, I just get my ass beat by Artifact Portal as a blood player. I hate it. It sucks. And I can't climb. But hopefully the trees and the robots will help. I mean, they helped last time.
Yep.
They helped quite a bit, but last time. So maybe I can climb again this time.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I don't know. But honestly, probably not. I'll probably still lose. There'll probably be some other big brain mucking a tree portal deck out there somewhere. Portal's always tier 1, man. It's always manage to claw their way up there, man. They I don't know. The portal guys, they're dedicated. I'll give them that, and it works.
Yeah. I mean, they're strong. All right, they're up there because they're strong. You know, and if your blood crop is not up there, it just means blood crop's not good, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's just
Man,
the way it is.
Anytime blood's up there, it's controversial, and we get booted down after a week, man. And that's our life. That's how it be. That's how it be. And that's how it be for the end of this weekend as well here for the Manasurge action here, the 5th anniversary action as well for Shadowverse. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here for the action here for Civil War. As we mentioned, we also had the cross battle on Friday. If you didn't check that VOD out, you can do so right here on our Twitch channel as well. There was another great fun event. It was still N-Guy, myself, and we're joined by Keo for the cast action there as well. It was a lot of fun there, a lot of great matches that I think we went to almost every single end of series match that night. It was a really fun, fantastic night, great night of Shadowverse. So go check that out if you haven't already. And of course, there's the big 5th anniversary Shadowverse event that was live yesterday. If you didn't catch all that or check all that out, you can do so on the SVO Esports Twitch channel as well. That was another fun night of course, 5th anniversary celebrations. It was a great laugh as well. So go check that out. And that's kind of it for us here. And Guy as well. Just final wrap up things here for Manasurge. I will give you your last comment before I go through the usual back end stuff. Any final thoughts here of this weekend here, and guys, as we go on break, I guess, again for a little bit and get ready for MS Cup season.
All right. So if those games just now weren't enough to convince you, Dragoncraft is best craft. All right, guys. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks, best. Thanks.
Converted. We talked about it on Friday. We needed one of our casters here to be the dragon guy. Apparently, it's N guy now. There you go. So
I've always been the dragon guy.
He's been the dragon. Oh, you've always been the dragon guy. Okay, that's not what was said on Friday. Interesting. Just trying to hide from us. That's all well and good. But yeah, that's it from us here, guys. As we mentioned, MS Cups are going to be the next set of events we're going back to here. I believe that'll be in the next month. Around mid-month. We'll have dates for you on our Twitter very, very soon, on the Discord as well, where you'll be able to sign up, be a part, of course, of the best amateur Shadowverse action you can be in. You get ready for, of course, some of the last few SVO Cups that are coming up in the past few months. Those spots are pretty close. A lot of the contention spots are pretty close here at the moment. So you got to start racking up those points. Got to test some of those competitive decks. Do so in our Manasurge Cups. And of course, anything else that we're doing, you can find out. Follow on our Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us here on Twitch, and of course, join in on the Discord community as well, where, a lot of us hang out, chill out, not just about Shadowverse, but about a lot of stuff. We brought up Guilty Gear a few times this weekend. That's a big game at the moment we've been talking about here as well. Something about horse girls and mobile games. I know you Manasurge lads keep going on about that. That's about every second post I see in general at the moment. So that's a thing. And of course, VTubers, because these guys aren't going away from them. And that's our segue to the next event happening in a couple hours as well. Go check that out on the main Shadowverse YouTube channel. I believe, was that the buddy system? I believe there's only 4 players playing, if I'm correct. Was that Faye, Gigok, Calliope, Mori, and Takanashi Kiara?
Yeah, I don't know about
right?
this guy here. I'm so sorry. Best, you lost me at VTubers. I don't follow VTubers, so I have no idea what this event is all about. But, if you like VTubers, go check it out, man.
If you guys have seen some of the Twitch games, it's probably going to be a fun time. So go check out there to wrap up the 5th anniversary. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of us here for the 5th anniversary. And we'll see you guys very, very soon for, continued awesome Manasurge action and events and throughout the Shadowverse scene as well. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.